Alexander the Great, son of Philip II and Queen Olympia, was born on July 20th, 356 BC in Pella, Greece.
Although he was despised by many of the Greeks, Alexander the Great was seen as an inspiring leader and a brave soldier. He was also fair and honest towards those who showed courage and skill, but ruthless to those who opposed him.
In 334 BC, his father hired the philosopher Aristotle to tutor him, so he would become a wise leader in the future. At the age of 18, Alexander the Great took charge of the companion cavalry and aided his father in defeating the Athenian and Theban armies.
After his father passed away, with the support of the Macedonian army, Alexander the Great eliminated his enemies to become king at the age of 20, as well as the leader of the Corinthian League. At the age of 26, Alexander the Great conquered the Persian Empire and was finally able to promote Hellenization in the land.
This was because the Persian Empire prevented the spread of Greek settlements in the east.
The Greek culture also made its way through Western Asia all the way up to the Mesopotamian frontier.
This was the first time that they would be able to be a part of the Greek world.
Spreading of the Greek culture into Mesopotamia and Western Asia is said to be Alexander the Great's most certain, though unintended, historical achievement.
Instead of striking right deep into Asia Minor, he carefully strategized his plan.
He spent 2 years securing the coastal areas of Asia Minor and the Levant to ensure that the Persian naval force would not stop them.
Slowly, Alexander worked his way into the western sections of the Persian Empire before going into Mesopotamia and the Iranian Plateau.
Throughout all of this, there were only 3 setbacks that stopped their progress.
The first setback occurred along the Indian frontier, where his officers refused to march further east towards Mesopotamia.
Onward!
The second setback occurred after his return to Babylon, where his Macedonian troops rebelled against the separation of Asian troops into ranks.
The third and most devastating setback of them all was the horrible loss of personnel in the Makran Desert. This occurred during their return march from India to the Persian Gulf due to a lack of food and water.
At the end of Alexander the Great's reign, his kingdom ranged from the Mediterranean Sea all the way up to the border of India. Alexander the Great died at the age of 32 from malaria on June 13, 323 BC in Babylon.
But today, Alexander the Great is regarded as one of the world's best military leaders, as well as one of the world's greatest leaders.